Hey everybody, welcome to Lesbian Love. I am Jessica Clark.
And I am Lacey Stone.
And today we are talking about what to do about being attracted to other women while in a relationship. So, Lacey, are you ever attracted to other women while in your relationship? Which would happen to be with me.
That's a difficult question you ask me.
And what is so difficult about it exactly?
I don't know what I'm feeling. I don't know if it's wrong or if it's right. I'm just saying this. Yes, I'm attracted to other women.
I was like, what has happened to my girlfriend?
No, but I'm just, why I wouldn't initially say it like when you're first dating. I mean, it doesn't happen really when you're first dating.
You're attracted to...
If you're totally into the woman.
Yeah, I mean, I think kind of in the early stage of relationship, you have that kind of like glow of like, this is the most amazing thing.
Right.
Which of course has never gone away for me.
No, it never.
I still feel it. Exactly
and it never
the same
will.
way. Ever.
So the point is, I see people, they're like, they get so mad and they hibernate in their relationship and they don't go out to nights because they're afraid of seeing other women that'll be on the prowl, which does definitely happen. And we as a couple knew this, and some of us might have had some insecurities about potential cheating type things that might have happened to them. So, you have your baggage and all that jazz, and you got to communicate that with your partner. And, we were, in terms, yes, you're going to be attracted to other women.
Yes, at some point you are going to find yourself being attracted to other people, or potentially having to deal with being aware that your partner or your girlfriend is potentially attracted to another person. So what do you think? What do we think? How do you deal with that? I feel like we were very kind of conscious of it in the beginning. We were very, very respectful of each other. And in the beginning, we really didn't kind of go out to girls' nights and that kind of thing a lot because, it is full of good-looking women. A lot of them are single. Like it is a place where you go when you're single and you're looking to kind of maybe meet somebody or hook up. So if you're kind of in an early relationship and you haven't necessarily got a solid foundation, it can be like adding kind of a whole load more wood
level
to the fire of what's going on in kind of a budding relationship in the first place. At the same point, you don't want to necessarily find yourself sort of completely hibernating and not being friends with any lesbians or indeed any attractive people outside of each other. That's sort of the opposite extreme that a lot of women go to. And I think that's equally unhealthy, if not more, because what you find then is at some point, however in love and however interesting you find each other, no one's that interesting that you can spend all your social time with each other.
What she said.
And therefore, if you do come across somebody that is attractive and charismatic and maybe potentially is interested in you, it becomes all the more fascinating because you've sort of kept yourself so removed from it.
Right, you've isolated yourself.
Isolation. So you'd be looking to kind of get a happy medium of somewhere in between.
And let's say the dreaded, oh my God, there's someone that you are really attracted to. Let's say that does happen. And it'll probably happen if you're going to be with someone forever. It might happen where you're like, whoa, that person, crazy. Or you're going through a little bit of a bad time in your relationship. Like people have bad years, people have bad weeks, bad months. Jessica and I, we've talked about this. We like to talk about everything. And don't hang around that person then.
Yeah.
No.
That's kind of
it's
the
not a good idea.
That's the guidelines that we both
don't drink around that person.
That's key.
Don't be near candle lights in the dark around that person. All right, it's
don't do it.
You just got. It's not a good idea.
Why?
If you want to have a
committed monogamous relationship,
right? And that's another, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't, then, if you kind of into something a little more open, then, and both people are into that, that's awesome. Much respect.
Good for you. I don't need that much drama in my life, but if you can make that work,
one woman is quite enough.
Good for you. Oh yeah, one woman is enough for me.
But yeah, definitely, we are all human. I definitely am human. There are times that you see somebody that you may be attracted to, or that may be giving you signals. Now, that's good. It's perfectly nice to feel like you are attractive to other people, and it's also nice sometimes to see someone else that you find attractive.
It's healthy. It's healthy. It's good.
Like
it's healthy.
Window
to
shopping.
flirt with people
In a respectful way.
In a respectful way is part of who I am. It's part of who Jessica is.
Right, and it kind of helps you feel a little bit more attractive to each other as well occasionally. If
if someone's like hitting on Jessica and I'm standing in the corner of the bar, I'm like, good for her. Good for her. You know, both people going up to this one is not easy. So,
it's something to be aware of, something not to necessarily deny. There's nothing wrong with it in itself. You are not, what's that saying? You are not punishable for your thoughts, you are punishable you're not guilty for your thoughts, you're guilty for your actions.
Yeah, don't act on it, man. It's not good. It's not good karma. It just doesn't look good. People remember in the community, and then you see these girls, they like jump from one group to the next, to the next, to the next. Be good to people, man. No one wants to be cheated on. It really hurts someone. You're really hurting someone when you do that. So if you want to be with someone else, then break up with the person. You know what I mean? Or if you love the person and you are attracted to someone else, think about it. Recognize those feelings, and and maybe talk to your partner about it. Hopefully you have that open of a relationship. Or if you don't think that they can handle it, talk to somebody else about it. But
that can be trusted.
It's okay.
I mean, I think a lot of it comes down to what your priority is. So it's going to happen at some point. But it's one of those cases of weighing up, well, there's this immediate gratification of maybe acting on a physical, mental, spiritual connection with this other person. Does that immediate gratification outweigh what it is to be in a loving relationship and to have built something with another person and to share your life with another person? Like, which is more important to you? Because if the gratification is more important to you, then it's quite probably not the relationship to be in. And maybe you're not being honest with yourself about that. But if on balance, the relationship is more important to you, as it fundamentally always is with me and you, then what I choose to do is I remove myself from temptation's way. As Lacey said, no candlelight, definitely no alcohol around the person. I do my best, would do my best, never to be alone with that person. And really not to encourage any hanging out whatsoever, at least until the kind of crush or infatuation has passed. Things do happen, and imagine turning into that cliche where you end up sitting there going, it just happened.
Ugh. It didn't mean anything. Don't let her ruin this.
Lacey threw out that practice line. We were talking about this today. She threw that out to me. She did it so well. I was like, you had just blown your cover. If you ever pull that line with me when I'm suspicious, if I'm ever suspicious of anything, you are busted.
And this is the perfect way to end.
She did it too well.
I will never do that to Jessica Clark, mark my words. And if you have anything you want to talk to about what we talked about today, write it down and
let us know.
Let us know.
Do you agree? Do you not?
Do you agree? Do you not? Have a lovely day.
Bye.
Bye.